Councilor Murphy, good morning to you.
Morning, Judge. Sorry I'm late. I'm having technical problems this morning.
Oh, it seemed like you got them together because I saw you were in the room and I tried to let you in for a while and it did not work that way. Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get going.
All right. Good morning, everyone. State of Michigan, 36th District Court, their Honorable Sean B. Perkins, now presiding. No over talking to judge, no hats, no robes. And please do not talk until you're asked to. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Gracias a todos y bienvenidos a la Corte de Servicio Comunitario del Estado de Michigan, Corte de Distrito número 36, con el honorable juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras estemos en sesión, le pedimos a todos, por favor, que no estén hablando, ni que estén fumando, que estén vestidos adecuadamente, y si tienen alguna gorra o cachucha, que se la quiten, a menos que sea por razones religiosas. Gracias, vuelvo y repito, bienvenidos.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. What I'm going to try to do is get you out as fast and efficiently as possible, and I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in.
Bienvenidos a todos. Lo que voy a tratar de hacer es llamar a los casos en la manera más rápida y eficiente posible y también en el orden en que han llegado.
Yes.
I'll ask if you can raise your hand in the Zoom room if you need an interpreter.
Les voy a pedir que por favor levanten la mano por el Zoom si necesitan los servicios de un intérprete.
Ms. Snyder, I do have counselor here and a trooper here for the civil infraction. I'm just going to put you in breakout room 1.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Counselor, is that you under Vince Oliver, or are you Vince Oliver? You're Vince Oliver?
Yes.
Good morning to you. Okay, your attorney was here.
Yes, he said he still is. Eric.
Yeah, he was here in the courtroom. I didn't see him on Zoom. I was going to put him in the breakout room with the city attorney. But give me a few minutes on that. Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you. Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, Certified Court Interpreter number C3822.
And can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Ms. Hernandez, Ms.
Yes.
Hernandez. Oh, that's Mr. Senior Hernandez. I'm talking about Señorita Hernandez.
Lázaro.
Good morning,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Good morning. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Emma Hernandez, Spanish-English interpreter.
Yeah.
And can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in a manner not before the court, not to divulge confidential communication, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you would interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Leonard LaCroix. Case number SP 168-01471. Mr. LaCroix, good morning. You can state your name for the record, please.
Leonard LaCroix, good morning, Your Honor. How you doing?
Good morning to you, sir. You were in lieu of fines and costs, you were about to do 6 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 6 hours of community service. We appreciate that, Mr. LaCroix. And for that, we're going to close your matter out, okay?
Okay, I really appreciate you, Your Honor.
All right, very good, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You have a better one. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. All right, Counselor, if you want to zoom in, and I got the city attorney, did you go stick with her?
I have not seen her yet.
All right, you want to zoom in right quick? She's online, and our trooper is here as well.
Okay, where would I do that? Just,
From your cell phone on the hall.
okay, great, thank
I
you.
can just
Very
walk
good.
to the courtroom too, Your Honor.
Very good. Well, you just
I
come
just walked
on down. All right, very good. All
I'll,
right,
I'll wait for the attorney down in the hall.
all right, there we go.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Brian Glenn Taylor Johnson. Case number SP 1712965, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1712971. Appearance for the record, please. One of the attorneys.
The judge for defendant.
Mr. Johnson, Taylor Johnson, good morning to you. Can you start your
Morning,
camera? State your name, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Brian Taylor.
All right, very good. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment. Counselor, go ahead. What purposes of arraignment?
Waive the formal reading and ask you to enter a plea of not guilty, Judge.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'll just let everybody know that you're here today. This is a pretrial diversion, sort of like a pretrial diversion court today, because I normally don't handle the last name, except unless they end in a GL or O. Every ticket that comes out of the fourth precinct though comes to me. And we have a partner with Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. If you're willing to do some community service to clear this up, if there's anything to clear up, maybe the attorney may have a resolution for you outside of community service, then we'll allow you to do that. If you do not want to do community service, Mr. Taylor Johnson, and there is a conviction or plea of some sort, then we'll send you out to the judge, or if you want to fight your ticket, we'll send you out to the judge. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Johnson, Taylor, I'm sorry, with Ms. Murphy. Have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. She's going to get you an updated offer, and keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Judge, may I ask what the template is for determining community service hours?
Template is $20 an hour per hour. So I did normally on a misdemeanor, I would impose a $240 fine, so that would be 12 hours of community service. And usually on civil infractions, I would impose in lieu of fines and costs, because I can't order community service for a civil infraction. I would allow them to complete community service in lieu of fines and costs, and that would get generally 6 hours of community service. So for every misdemeanor, it's 12 hours. Every civil infraction is 6.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Let's pass the matter. Join the room, please. City of Detroit versus
Your Honor, may I ask again who will need a Spanish interpreter, if any?
You may.
Alguien que necesite un intérprete de español, le pedimos por favor que levante la mano. Señor Pérez, gracias. Freddy Vicente Pérez. Lazaro Vivas.
Um, This is the city of Detroit versus Angel Rosas Aguilera, case number SP 1709781. Appearance with the record, please.
Angel Rosas.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing on behalf and with Angel Rosas.
All right, good morning to both of you. Today is the date and time set for arraignment for purposes of arraignment.
We ask that a not guilty plea is entered at this time, Your Honor.
I'm giving a not guilty plea and give him a $0 bond, Mr. Rosas. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Johnson. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. Pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Ivan Ulysses Hernandez, case number SP 1710521. Appearance for the record, please.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Bassat, P71061, on behalf of Mr. Ivan Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, please state your name for the record.
Yeah, Ivan Hernandez.
And Judge, I did have an opportunity to speak to my client about the potential of diversion. While we appreciate the opportunity, Judge, we're asking that this matter be spun out and set for a new pretrial conference.
And you want that to go to the alphabet judge, or is he gonna try to work it out? Is he committed to doing community service if there is some sort of plea?
And so, Judge, if there is some type of resolution, then we wouldn't have an objection to community service, Judge. But again, it all kind of depends on the outcome of the case and what direction we go in based upon the evidence.
What do you want to just go to the alphabet judge?
That's what I was going to say, Judge. In all honesty, I would just ask to go to the alphabet judge at this time. Now my only concern, though, Judge, is that will, given their last names, will they if it might be possible that they might be spun out to different judges? Is that possible?
They probably are going to be spun out to different judges.
Okay, well, if that happens, that's fine too, Judge.
Hernandez, we need to get an alphabet judge for Hernandez and a pretrial date. And then Samano, we need an alphabet judge for Samano as well. All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. We're going to get that that next action date for your client, and we will get you guys on your way.
Right, thank you.
One you got versus Hernandez, yeah, July 7th, 8:35. Who's that to? That's Judge Millhouse.
All right, the next pretrial date is going to be July 7th, 2025 at 8:35. And that is in front of the Honorable Judge Millhouse. If there's nothing further, Mr. Hernandez, speak with your lawyer. He'll give you an update on what's going on if you don't understand the case.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Have a very good day.
You as well.
This is the city of Detroit versus Christian Solanos, Billy Gomez, case number SP 1707332, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
And again, you had our attorney Kevin Bassant, P71061, on behalf of Mr. Christian Samano Villamos. Mr. Villamos, will you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Christian Samano Villagomez.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment, for purposes of arraignment, counsel.
For purpose of arraignment, Mr. Billy Gomez, Your Honor, will stand mute and wait before we're reading at this time, Your Honor.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond.
June 18th at 8:30.
Next thing was June 18th at 8:30 a.m. in front of
Judge Archer.
In front of Judge Archer.
All right, thank you very much, Judge. And I'll let my client know.
All right, very good. There's nothing further. Mr. Julio Gomez, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You as well.
June 8th. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Diego Samano Lilia Gomez, case number SP 1707430.
Yeah, he's going to talk to the officer, but I don't.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Bassant, P71061, on behalf of Mr. Diego Samano Villagomez. Mr. Villagomez, please state your name for the record.
It's Diego Samano Villagomez.
And for arraignment purposes, Your Honor, Mr. Villagomez will stand mute and wait before we're reading, Your Honor.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Same thing, pre-trial, June 18th, in front of the Honorable Judge Archer at 8:30.
All right, thank you very much, Judge, and I'll speak with my client about the next date.
All right, very well. Best of luck to you all. Have a very good day.
All right, you too. Take care, Judge.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we ready, Counselor, on Vincent Oliver? Are we ready on Vincent Oliver?
I'm trying to have a discussion with the officer. I'm in the waiting room, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him.
You're in now, so you can go back.
Sure. Thank you, Anna. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Aguilar. Mr. Aguilar, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client wishes to avail himself of the recommendation. I ask that you adopt it. I did advise him of his rights. He's going to waive his rights to a trial today, Your Honor. And I ask that you adopt the recommendation, which is a plea under a 3-month delayed sentence.
Take the deal, Mr. Aguilar.
Excuse me, I couldn't hear you. Sorry about that.
Mr. Aguilar, hold on. You want to take the deal, Mr. Aguilar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
No, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated?
No, Your Honor.
We draw your attention back to April the 24th, 2025 at around 3:42 p.m. in the city of Detroit area, Permanent Highway and Clark. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you in a motor vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Was the music playing in that motor vehicle at that time?
Yes.
If someone was standing 10 feet away from that motor vehicle, could they hear your music?
Yes.
You satisfied, counsel? The statute says, you know, the music is playing. I know that sounds not that far, but that's what the statute says. You satisfied,
This is
counsel?
satisfied, Your Honor, yes.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty as charged. 12 hours of community service is gonna be the sentence. I'll dismiss upon completion. I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Aguilera.
Yeah, it would be 313-903-1380.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No.
All right, do you have an ink pen?
What?
Do you have an ink pen to write it down or a phone?
I got a phone. One second.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
313
Okay.
879
879
2155.
2155.
313-879-2155. Get in touch with Mr. Phillips this afternoon to set the hours up. I am going to give you until July the 2nd to complete the hours. If those hours are complete by July the 2nd, we'll dismiss the case, okay?
Okay.
Your next court date is July the 2nd, 2025 at 8:25. If you have the hours complete, you don't have to show up. We'll dismiss the case, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Johnson versus Cindy Colon. Case numbers U69-355-224, U69-331-324, U70-124-524, U70-577-424. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing on behalf and with Ms. Colon Cologne. Your Honor, I apologize if I mispronounced. For the purposes of arraignment, we ask that not guilty plea is entered. Have my client stand mute at this time. Waive formal reading.
All right, how was your last name pronounced, ma'am?
Cologne.
Cologne, I'm sorry. All right, today is the day of time. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I will give your client a $0 bond. I'm gonna have to ask your client, Ms. Cologne, do you need some drug treatment?
I'm in treatment now. I'm at QB8.
Okay. Would you like to speak to someone from our drug treatment program?
I'm trying anything that would work. I'm willing to do.
And I'm so glad to hear that, Ms. Cologne. And the reason why I say that is because, and I'm not just saying this because these are my colleagues, but Judge Holmes over there with the head of the drug treatment court program, she is just phenomenal at what she does. We have the best drug treatment court in the country, and that goes from the overseers of whoever that is, has chosen Judge Holmes and their staff over there to go around the country and train other drug treatment courts. And other reason why I'm happy you said that is because I think that you're on the path and on the very good path of getting this put behind you by your accepting of any type of help that you say you can get. Now, what we don't want to make anything cumulative, and I can tell you about Judge Holmes' methodology over there a little bit. It's not a court where if you relapse, it's like, oh, I got you, now I'm sending you to jail. It's much more of a court about transparency. And you come to her and you say, I have this problem, and she will align you with the experts that they have already in place to make sure that they give you the professional help and treatment that you need. So they want transparency. They want somebody that is truly honest about what's going on in their life at that time and truly wanting the help that they have. And I know it's a difficult thing. And I don't know how many times you tried before. I can appreciate the fact that you're in there now, but we're going to call them in so you can ask them some questions and just get a feel for how they operate. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's pass this matter. Let's get drug treatment court down here and let Ms. Cologne talk to them. We'll pass the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the City of Detroit versus Freddie Vincent Perez, case number SP 1704578, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Let Ms. Miller interpret, or Mr. Hernandez interpret first, please.
Se llama el caso de Vicente Pérez, Freddy Vicente Pérez, número de caso SP 1704578, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Mi nombre es Freddy Vicente Pérez.
My name is Freddy Vicente Perez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing on behalf and with Mr. Perez, Your Honor. For the purposes of arraignment, we ask that a not guilty plea is entered. Waive formal reading at this time.
Buenos días, su señoría. Soy el abogado Rodney Johnson, número P78121, representando al señor Pérez. Vamos a pedir una declaración de no culpable y vamos a guardar silencio y con eso terminamos. Gracias.
I'm looking at a not guilty plea on this behalf, giving a $0 bond. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Perez. Mr. Perez, Mr. Johnson's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Así que vamos a procesar para él una declaración de no culpable y darle una fianza de $0. Su abogado le va a conseguir una oferta actualizada de resolución y si usted no le gusta esa oferta, puede tener un juicio. Acepte la invitación para pasar a una sala privada de consulta, por favor, donde dice join o unirse.
Okay.
Gracias.
Let's pass the matter. This is the City of Detroit versus Vincent Michael Oliver. Strike that. This is the State of Michigan versus Vincent Michael Oliver, case number SX 451502231. Appearance for the record, please.
Kathy Murphy for Mr. Oliver, Judge.
Oh, he's Mrs. Murphy. He's represented by.
Oh, sorry.
Eric for Brando.
This counsel is not here now. Trooper, good morning to you. Can you put your name on the record, please, and your badge number?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Trooper Justin Butch Kaya, Michigan State Police, badge 1039.
Okay. Good morning, Counselor. Can you put your appearance on the record?
Sure. My name is Eric Evans, number 71811. I'm here.
Oh, sure.
Eric Adams, the extending to the attorney of record Jeffrey Randa. IP number 71811.
Okay, Mr. Oliver, good morning to you. Can you put your state your name for the record, please?
Vince Olivier.
Olivier, I did say that. All right. Very well. Day is date and time set for a formal hearing. Is there a resolution?
We do not have a resolution, Your Honor.
We're having a formal hearing now?
Yes.
So let's pass the matter until we get the individuals out and we'll conduct the hearing, all right?
Sure.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Taylor Johnson. Mr. Johnson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to council. Council, you say that this is blocking traffic?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Johnson has insurance and a current registration, and Madam Prosecutor has agreed to amend the prohibited turn charge to blockading, and Mr. Taylor would like to accept that offer.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's going to involve 6 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center in lieu of fines and costs.
Oh, Judge, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot what you said, that if Mr. Johnson wanted to, or Mr. Taylor Johnson wanted to pay the fine, that he would have to go to another courtroom. Pardon me, Judge.
So what does your client want to do?
I believe that he wants to pay the fine. He does not want to do community service. Is that correct, Mr. Taylor Johnson? Would you state that for the judge?
Yes, ma'am.
So he needs to go see if he can get that deal in another court.
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Taylor, Miss Schneider might not be the prosecutor in the other courtroom, but you do have the documents. So those tickets should be dismissed, but whether the prosecutor in another courtroom would amend the prohibited left turn to a no point offense, I don't know. They could. I just can't make that representation to you, and neither can Judge Perkins.
And I'll say this, I don't know, generally, Mr. Taylor Johnson, you know, you can sometimes get a blocking traffic. I can't tell you what you're gonna get over there, but typically this is a pretrial diversion court, and since people agree to do the community service, on a civil infraction, I told you I can't make you do community service. But if you to get the deal here, you would have to commit to doing some community service, and then we can absolve it like that. If you don't want to do the community service, you can feel free to go to your alphabet judge, and then you'll have to determine that if you can get the same deal, then that's perfectly all right with this court.
Do you know where I have to go to do that?
What's the alphabet judge T?
No, he means community service, Judge.
No, I meant the alphabet judge.
Oh, sorry.
Garrett, Ruth Ann Garrett.
No, it wouldn't be Ruth Ann Garrett, because isn't she gone? Is that an old sheet?
No, there is an old sheet.
It's an old sheet. Ruth Ann Garrett's document.
It's another judge in the 36th District Court, Mr. Taylor, but the judge is going to tell you who.
Let's pass the matter. I'll find that out for you, sir, and then you can make a decision if you haven't already. All right. Give me a few minutes.
Judge King.
Judge King is the judge that you would. Let's go back on the record with Taylor Johnson. Judge King is the judge that you would be in front of, Mr. Okay.
Judge, may I speak with Mr. Taylor again in the breakout room, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor, I'm gonna send you an invitation if I can.
It should be open. It should be already open. Just return back to that same room. That room, if you hit down at the bottom, Mr. Taylor Johnson, it's got you'll get the more button or something like that, and you'll see that breakout. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
We have Judge
Right now.
All right, on the Samsung device. Good morning to you. What is your name, please? Samsung. I'm sending you the prompt to start your camera, unmute yourself. On the
La
Motorola.
persona en
My name
el
is Mark.
teléfono Samsung, por favor, diga su nombre.
What on the Motorola device? Is that Michael Lewis? Motorola, Moto G, play, you just, yo. What is your name?
Marcus Overson.
Marcus Overson.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm trying to get out of some of this noise so you guys can hear me.
All right, I can hear you. Just give me a minute. Mute yourself until we call your name, please. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
On that Samsung device, what is your name, sir? Unmute yourself, please.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
Richard Ledell.
Good morning to you, Mr. Liddell. You said Richard Liddell, Liddell?
Yes. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Your Honor, Mr. Lázaro Vivas needs interpreter.
Very good.
That's the only one.
Ms. Cologne, good morning to you, excuse me.
Good morning.
How can I help?
I also have a court date witness, Holmes.
Okay, sir, are you're already in the treatment court or is
Yes,
Holmes?
yes, I'm already in with Miss Holmes.
Okay, so then we can just get you over there then. With
Okay.
these 2 cases. Does she know that you picked up 2 more cases?
I think she is aware of it.
Okay, all right. So you're okay, good. We'll let's go back on the record. We may as well cancel that. Okay. Let me see. We may as well cancel that. Now, are you in the treatment center now from our court?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, why didn't you say that, Ms. Cologne?
Well, I was at Naomi's Nest and I transferred over here.
Okay, great. All right. Now, how is it going now?
It's going good.
And your appearance today looks like you're healthy and sober.
Yes.
All right. And I say that because those drugs take a toll on you, and you can see it in people's faces and everything when they're not when they're still using it. And I can see that it doesn't appear that you've been using. So we're going to pray for you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
We're going to be praying for you for sure. And so how do you like Judge Holmes?
She makes sure you get get done what you got to get done.
Doesn't she? she does. So what we're going to do is we're going to you have to see her tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to transfer these cases tomorrow, Judge Holmes.
Okay.
So all of these cases tomorrow at 8:30. We're going to recall the warrant on the one case and arraign you on. We've already arranged you on the other cases, Judge Holmes. You have her Zoom ID and everything. I'm sure, right?
Yes.
And I think that may be it. If there's nothing further, ma'am, I truly wish you the best of luck. I will be praying for your continued sobriety, ma'am, and have a very good rest of your day. Judge Holmes tomorrow at 8:30 on June the 5th, 2025. All right.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Perez. Mr. Perez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver ahora con el caso del señor Pérez. Señor, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer usted?
Morning,
Voy
Your
a,
Honor.
Buenos días, su señoría.
Rodney Johnson,
Señor Rodney Johnson,
P78121, appearing on behalf of Mr. Perez. I had opportunity to speak with him, advise him of his rights. He's going to waive those rights to a trial. Ask that a plea is entered, ask adopted, Your Honor. The plea is as follows. On subject matter ending or ticket ending 578, count 1, plea as charged, but as that is amended to open alcohol passenger. All other matters, counts 2 and 3, will be dismissed.
sí, sí, señoría, habla Rodney Johnson, el abogado para el señor Pérez, número P78121. Con respecto a la oferta de resolución, mi cliente quiere aceptar la oferta que le ha propuesto la fiscalía, es decir, al cargo número 1 que termina con el número 578, que es alcohol abierto lado de conductor, era modificado al lado de pasajero. A este se declara culpable. Con respecto al cargo número 2 y número 3, esos quedan desestimados. Ya él sabe cuáles son sus derechos porque yo le dejé saber y él renuncia a ir a juicio y esta es la declaración que él quiere presentar.
You want to take the deal, sir?
¿Y usted quiere aceptar esta oferta, señor?
sí, 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 está bien.
Yes, yes, it's fine.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede usted, por favor, levantar la mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes, I swear it.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Bien, ya usted puede bajarla.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? I mean, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Y ha comprendido usted, señor, que la penalidad máxima en este caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o un máximo de $500 en multas?
Sí, sí.
Yes,
Sí,
yes, yes, I understand.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de ir a juicio?
Sí, también, también.
Yes, also.
Mr. Johnson went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y el señor Johnson también revisó sus otros derechos constitucionales en la sala de consulta, ¿no es cierto?
Sí, sí,
Yes.
lo revisó.
Yes, he
You
did go
understand
over them.
rights?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Did he understand those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Did he have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de sus derechos?
No.
No.
Do you know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y sabe usted que al aceptar esta oferta de resolución, usted renuncia a sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien le ha ofrecido a usted algo diferente de lo que ya hemos hablado en el acta?
No.
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to April the 11th, 2025 at around 8:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of St. Hedwig and Junction Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit Police Department?
Entonces, permíteme llamarle la atención a la fecha del 11 de abril del 2025, aproximadamente a las 8:44 minutos de la noche en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de St. Hedwig y Junction. ¿Tuvo usted ocasión de encontrarse con un policía del Departamento de Policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you were you in a motor vehicle at the time?
¿Y estaba usted en un vehículo motorizado en ese momento?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
¿Y había algún tipo de alcohol en el vehículo?
Sí.
Yes.
Was it open?
¿Y estaba abierto?
Sí, sí, estaba abierto.
Yes, yes, it was open.
What kind of alcohol was in there?
¿Y qué tipo de alcohol era?
Era una cerveza.
It was a beer.
And there was some in the container?
¿Y sobraba alguna cerveza en la lata?
Sí.
Yes.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of open alcohol on a motor vehicle passenger. Will be 12 hours of community service with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other two matters.
Sí, que encuentro que su cliente es culpable del cargo modificado de tener alcohol abierto al lado de pasajero. Por ese cargo le pido 12 horas de servicio comunitario y si usted puede estipular ahora que podemos depender para una base en las boletas, puede usted estipular. Sí lo estipula, señoría.
I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Perez.
Y señor Pérez, necesito que usted nos dé un buen número de teléfono para usted.
Sí, es 313-982-2962.
Yes, that's 313-982-2962.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
¿Y ya tiene usted el número del Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit, señor?
No, no lo tengo. ¿Me lo pueden dar, por favor?
No, I don't have it. Could you please provide it for me?
That'd be 313-879-2155.
Es 313-879-2155.
Sí, lo tengo.
Yes, I got it.
I call Ms. Fuenteo at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon. She's going to set you up with the hours, 12 hours. And your next court date is going to be July the 2nd, 2025 at 8:25. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Así que llame esta misma tarde a ese número de teléfono, señor, y pida hablar con la señorita Buentello para que puedan hacer los arreglos para las horas que usted va a trabajar. Son 12 horas. Su próxima vez para comparecer en la corte va a ser el 2 de julio del 2025. Para ese día también usted tiene que haber completado sus horas. Así que vuelva a comparecer el 2 de julio de 2025 a las 8:25 de la mañana. Y si no tiene usted alguna pregunta, le deseamos buen día y buena suerte.
Está bien. Gracias.
That's
Buen
fine.
día.
Y que tengan ustedes buen día. Thank you. And everyone have a good day. Your Honor, an interpreter would like to make a correction for the record.
Very good.
I forgot to let the defendant know the statement from attorney that he was waiving the reading of the charges. May I tell him that now? I know it's at the end, but may I tell him?
You may.
Okay. Así que, señor, se me olvidó dejarle saber algo al comienzo de la audiencia. Su abogado había renunciado que le leyeran los cargos a usted formalmente en la corte. Él los renunció, pero se los dejó saber usted cuando estábamos en la salita privada.
Ok, está bien. Muchas
Okay,
gracias.
fine. Thank you so much.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir.
Muchísima suerte usted, señor.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Mr. Johnson, this is the City of Detroit versus Richard Guadalupe Galvez, case number SP 1713329, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 171334111. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P 78121, appearing on behalf with Mr. Galvez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
For the purposes
Good morning,
of
Mr. Galvez. State your name for the record, Mr. Galvez. Good morning to you.
Oh, Richard Guadalupe Galvez.
All right, purpose of arraignment, counselor?
we ask that a not guilty plea is entered, have my client stand mute, waive formal reading of other charges at this time.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Galvez, Mr. Johnson is going to get you an updated offer. I don't know, maybe you like it or you don't, but you're going to be with me anyway, whether you want to do community service or not. So he'll get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor, I've given you an opportunity again to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client? Do you want to stay with us, Mr. Taylor, or you want to go?
He's going to stay with us, Judge.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Taylor?
Yes, sir.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf.
Yes, Judge.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, sir. In lieu of fines and costs, I'm going to allow you to do 6 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Can I get a good phone number from you, please?
Real quick, Your Honor, is it okay if I could choose my community service, or do I have to go to Southwest?
You gotta go to Southwest.
Okay, that's fine. It was just a question. 313-334-2066.
2066. All right, we appreciate you wanting to help out in the program, sir. I can tell you this. I honestly believe that I know you have some places you may do your community service, but once you meet with the people over there at Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, I've had a lot of people that go back on their own because they like the work that they're doing over there. And they're just very good people to be affiliated with. All right. The number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is 879-313-879-2155. Get in contact with Mr. Phillips or Ms. Puenteo over there and set the hours up. I'm going to give you until July the 2nd to complete the hours, sir. And again, if you have the hours completed, you'll be on the list and you won't have to show back up. But if the hours aren't complete, obviously I need to see you. But I'm sure, you know, you can do really on a blink of an eye, really. So I appreciate you wanting to go ahead.
So when I complete the hours, like, will somebody get in contact with me to get back in here, or?
They'll have it all set up for you and they'll let you know. And then once July the 2nd comes, I see the hours are completely closed to matter out.
All right. Okay.
All right, Mr. Taylor, if there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good day. Get over with them this afternoon, and they'll all set you all up, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Judge. Good luck, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jazanay Denise Glaze. Case number SP 7938871. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Judge. Kathy Murphy for the defendant, Judge, P51422.
Now, Ms. Glaze was just so excited to see me that she just, had to say that. She's been wanting to say that, right, Ms. Glaze? Good morning.
Yes.
Ms. Glaze, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Waive formal reading. Judge, ask you to enter plea of not guilty.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Glaze, I'm gonna get you in the breakout room with this. Do you have a valid? Can I ask your client? Does she have a valid license?
Certainly, Judge.
No, I don't.
All right, we're gonna hopefully get you on the path to a valid license as well too, Ms. Place. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Murphy, run her license as well. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Murphy. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Join the
Judge.
room. You're welcome. Okay, counselors, Adams and Schneider, there's no way we can work this matter out. Have you guys, my understanding that the Mr. Oliver wants a formal hearing.
Your Honor, I've tried extensively to try to work this case out. I apologize.
It's not on the record.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, I've tried extensively to try to work the case out. I guess there's a background here that you need to know. My client is currently on an interlock system with the state of Michigan. He's working desperately to try and get his driver's license reinstated. We're in the process of going through the driver's license restoration process. My client has been on the interlock system for a little over a year now, and
the allegation is your client is driving when he's not supposed to be.
No,
wait, let me finish. The allegation is your client is driving maybe I thought you mentioned that he's on interlock system.
Yes.
And he's been trying to get his license back. Did you say that?
We're in the process, yes.
Okay, so the allegation is your client is driving on an interlock system with no valid driver's license, and he has a cell phone in his hand.
He has a restricted driver's license.
Okay.
And he was talking on Bluetooth. So technically, he did have a cell phone in his hand, but he claims that he was on Bluetooth.
All right. I don't, I'm just trying to get his scope of what's going on. And then furthermore, this will abstract to the Secretary of State, and then you believe.
And we'll put my client in jeopardy of getting his driver's license back. And he's put in considerable amount of effort and time. One, to remain sober, two, to prove the state that he's sober.
I'm not going to get into all of those things. I hope that he's done that, and that's kind of outside of what we're here for today.
Absolutely.
Now, are we prepared if we do have a formal hearing? Are we prepared to? Do you have everything that you need in order to proceed?
At this point, Your Honor, I do.
Okay. All right, well, that's what I kind of want to make sure of, so we're not just waiting around spinning our wheels. I'm gonna still wait, let me get we only have a handful of people, we'll get them out of here and then we'll go ahead.
Sure, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Galvez. Mr. Galvez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client wishes to avail himself of the recommendation as that you adopted, Your Honor. He'll waive his rights to a trial. I did advise him of those rights.
And what is that recommendation?
Recommendation is as follows. On count one, there would be, not count one, but in the matter ending in 341, count one, driver license suspended, he'll plea and ask that you amend it to failure to display. All other matters will be dismissed on ticket ending 329, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Where's Ms. Schneider? She left again. Typically, if they want to do community service and are amenable to that, on a case like this, you allow it. Do you want to go back and see? This is a pretrial diversion course. You can pretty much get a failure to display anywhere. Want to go back and check with Ms. Schneider?
No, we do have the failure to display, Your Honor.
I know, but typically on allegations like this, they'll offer them allowance.
Oh,
If he wants to do community, if he's agreeing to do community service.
okay. I can check with her. I think Mr. Galvez, and I didn't go specifically into it, was open to whether it was monetary or community service. Is that correct, Mr. Galvez?
Correct.
So meaning that he'll either do community service or pay, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
if he's willing to do some community service, I'll allow you to go back and speak with Ms. Snyder and see if she will offer him that, because like I say, you can get free ready to display on these allegations all day long.
Sure.
All right? Let's
Okay.
pass the matter. Let's pass the matter.
And I'm going to reach out in a text message with Ms. Snyder.
Okay, you have her contact, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. Mr. Rodney Edwards. Yeah. Rod? Turn your camera on, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Can you handle it, Mr. Edwards, while you're taking care of that, Mr. Johnson? Take your hood off, sir. Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I'm ready, Your Honor. On Edwards.
City of Detroit versus Rodney Thomas Edwards, case number SP 171424001, SP 171511291. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing on behalf and with Mr. Edwards. For the purposes of arraignment, we ask that a not guilty plea is entered. Waive formal reading at this time. I have my client stand mute.
All right, well, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Edwards, would you want to do some community service to clear this stuff up, or you want to go to your alphabet judge and see if you can get a money judgment?
I got a question.
Yeah.
What is this court for? Like the reason I'm here?
So we'll read the allegations. We won't waive the formal reading. You're charged with driving while license suspended. It is a 93-day misdemeanor with the maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. That's the charge. And also have a civil infraction of drove in an unsafe manner.
Okay, and can I go to a break room with Mr. Edwards?
You'll go to the breakout room with Mr. Johnson. All right. Join the room, please. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Pass the matter.
And Your Honor, I just found received a response from Assistant Corporation Counsel, Ms. Snyder, and she said, yes, that is available in terms of the amendment.
Let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Galvez. Mr. Galvez, the offer is allowing, that is a 0-point offense, doesn't abstract the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. And we'll dismiss it upon completion of 12 hours of community service. You ready to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did I swear your client in already, Counselor?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Galvez, now you want to do some more community service to clear up this other civil infractions that you had sitting back from time ago as well?
If I'm allowed to, yes.
All right, let's draw your attention back to May the 22nd, 2025, at around 9:24 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Toledo and Livernois. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes. I was taking my young sister to school. I do remember that day.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
I was, sir.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Correct.
You couldn't do so, could you?
I believe I didn't have my wallet on me at the time, so no.
Well, the allegation doesn't matter. If you had your wallet on you and if you had a driver's license card in there, they're saying your license was suspended anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know it was suspended. I had no idea it was
Are
suspended.
you contesting now? Well, you didn't have your license either, so that would at least amount to a no. Are you contesting now whether it was suspended or not?
No.
We'll find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing 12 hours of community service. Will dismiss upon completion with stipulation of probable cause. We'll dismiss the other matters now.
Defense will stipulate probable cause on those matters.
Mr. Galvez, you owe $328 on a no insurance proof, $166 on a failure to stop, $226 to 30 over, you owe $264. I am going to allow you to do, on top of that 12 hours of community service, an additional 18 hours of community service for a total of 30 hours of community service will clear everything, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna set a review date for July the 2nd, 2025. Have those hours completed by then and we'll close all this stuff out. I need a good phone number from you, please.
Good phone number is 248-764-3403.
All right, and you need the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
313-879-2155. Get in touch with Mr. Phillips or Ms. Mateo this afternoon to set the hours up. Once the hours are complete, we will close the matters out. If you don't have anything further, your next court date is July the 2nd, 2025 at 8:25, okay?
Yeah, could I just repeat that number to you? Was it 313-879-2155?
Exactly right.
And then you said my next court date would be July the 2nd at 8:30 a.m. again?
8:25, 8:30, yeah, 8:25.
8:25, July 2nd?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right,
Your Honor.
Yes.
May Interpreter Villarule be dismissed now? I need it in another courtroom.
You may, Ms. Villarule. Have a very good rest of your day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Have a blessed day.
All right, thank you. Mr. Rodney Johnson, go and break out room 3. Speak to Mr. Edwards, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Heading there now.
Bring 2 of them. You're addressing the Z ticket? No. Throw the Z one up. All right. Okay, Mr. Lydell.
Yeah.
You're really not set today. You're set up to go to show cause at another courtroom on, let me look that up. Another courtroom on July the 16th in courtroom 336. So the Zoom ID would be, oh, let me see.
What's the date again, please?
July the 16th. Yeah, go to July the 16th. That would be 360-336-0000 on July the 16th.
336-00.
So it's 360-336-0000, July the 16th at 8:30.
May I ask you a question?
You may.
I've been harassed by not just the white slave catchers, but cops. What the black ones as well. I've been beat up, put in jail, all because of my.
Now, let me stop you. I'm not going to allow you to disparage. Let's not use the terminology like that. All right. I know you may have some issues with the police, but let's go ahead.
I'm sitting here crying because they done everything that I'm even on my way to work. When I was coming up, they would stop me, give me tickets. They would beat me. They would and this is on camera in jail, and they for a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So and then they kicked my door in at my house because they was at the wrong house. After that, I told on them every time they stopped me, they said, "We're going to mess with you." It has been that, and they took my license for 10 years. I mean, they took them and wouldn't give them to me, and it made somehow the system where I couldn't even go in and get them for a long time. And if you look at my driver's record or my criminal record, I ain't really done nothing in the thing. Have went through what I went through, and I'm poor, so I can't get a load.
Well, let me say this. I do apologize for that. I do apologize for that if that is actually true. What I will say is I do understand that there are some officers that are out there that do not represent the badge or the city of Detroit very well. I don't know which officers you're talking about. I try to keep a mental note of those officers that I believe that are coming here that I believe that have tried to deceive the court, but that's not very many. That's not very many. For the most part, the officers that come through my court are very good officers. I've worked as a defense attorney with many of those officers, and as a judge now with the many of those officers that come in front of me. But that's not to say that the treatment that you've been receiving or saying is not true. I totally hear that, and definitely that's not how, if that's true, how they should be carrying themselves. I don't see much in the way of you having much of a record down here either. But at the end of the day, I can't speak to something that, in my position, I have to hear both sides. And that's just only being fair to you and the other side out there, both sides. Again, I'll offer my prayers for this. You did pay this unsafe manner ticket. I can try to get you, I can get you an offer today on this stuff. I know that I look back at the history, you set a trial date, so you got Attorney Whitey. I can get Attorney Whitey in here today if you want him to speak with him, that's who was on the case before. But I see that you missed a trial date. You're scheduled for one. Every court date that you had, you seem to have made, except for that one trial date on April the 25th.
Yes.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to see if we can get you an offer? You want to see if we can get Attorney White in here?
Sir.
See if we can get Attorney Whitey or in here and they can at least either try to get a resolution today or get over to the show cause court on the July the 16th. But at least he'll have representation. Are we ready on anyone? No, not yet. Angelica Cruz, good morning to you. Do you need an interpreter?
Good morning, Your Honor. No, I don't.
Thank you. Four minutes. Maybe it's time to hear that trial. Where is can you get Ms. Snyder in here? I can't imagine it's gonna take that long, right?
I wouldn't imagine so.
Okay, let's get Ms. Snyder in here and we'll get prepared. Ideal. Somebody. Mr. Edwards ready to go?
He's not, Your Honor. I do need, and I'm not sure if we had the request, but I need a SOS report to verify his valid ID or driver's license. I'm sorry.
We get an SOS on Richard Edwards, Rodney Thomas Edwards, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Glaze. Ms. Glaze, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, Ms. Glaze would like to accept the offer of the amended charge and do the community service.
What is that?
Just FTD, Judge.
Again, there'll be allowing. There'll be an allowing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. You're right. She told me that in the this first time I'm in community court, Judge. I'm sorry. Ms. Glaze, it's even better than it was when we first talked.
Okay.
And Ms. Glaze, when is the last time you've gone to the Secretary of State and tried to get a license?
I went last year.
And so, Judge, she and I were talking, and I told her about the Road to Restoration Clinic that's coming up on June 24th at LaSed, which is on Verner Highway. Ms. Glaze thinks that her license is in suspension because she has outstanding fines. And she's gonna go to the Secretary of State and talk about what she needs to do. Can you tell Judge from looking at her record? Is it just a matter of fines?
Well, first of all, there's just old stuff on here. I don't see anything current. Typically, when I read this, you'll have an effective date, but you'll have a reinstatement date. Now, all of yours, they have the effective date, and that's come and gone of the suspension, but I don't see the reinstatement date. What did they tell you last year at the Secretary of State?
That I had to pay my tickets, but it
What
was
tickets, in what jurisdiction?
36th district. At first, they was telling me I had to pay, I think, like 2,400, and then I went on the website again, and it was like 758. But during the time last year, I was in school, so I wasn't financially stable to pay my tickets last year.
So Judge, Miss Glaze just got her nursing license and she's working. And she feels that she's going to be able to pay off these tickets soon to get her license.
She's about to be flush with cash then.
I would say flush with cash.
Hey, the nurses make a lot of money. I don't know. I'd be surprised. But what I see here, at least with 36 district court, I don't see anything preventing you from getting a license. What I see in other jurisdictions, I can't say what's been going on, whether you have any warrants out for arrest or anything like that would prevent you. I would say go back to the Secretary of State. And if they don't get you a license, they can give you a printout and they can enumerate everything, every jurisdiction that's affecting your license. Here, I don't see any of this stuff that should have an effect on your license. Even the outstanding balance that I see that you owe the court. Now, we'll clear those up if you want to do some community service to clear those up as well.
Yes, I would like to do community service.
Raise your right hand, please, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Hold on one second. Mr. Edwards' license is valid, Mr. Johnson. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Murphy went over your other advice or rights in breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
Understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking the deal you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back way back to January 9th, 2018, 2:28 a.m., strike that p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot and Sanford Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department? Operating a 2003 Ford.
Yes.
Were you, did the officer, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
And why is that?
Because at that time I didn't have one.
Very well. Find you guilty. But let me say this, because at this time you don't have one either, do you, Ms. Glaze? No.
Nope. But I ain't been behind no wheels either.
I got you, Ms. Clays, I got you. Now, what I will say is that I can see why they wouldn't give you a driver's license while you had this warrant out in the city of Detroit. If that was the only thing holding you up, that warrant is gone now. You go to the Secretary of State today or tomorrow and see if you can get a license. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of allowing for you to do 12 hours of community service. Now, you're not in Southwest Detroit, are you?
No.
Do you have the ability to get over there to do the community service?
Yes.
Okay, because we could get you some community service in your area.
No, I could do Southwest because I heard you talking good about it, so I want to go over there.
I'm telling you, there's some good people over there, right?
Okay.
I'll dismiss the case upon completion. You give me another 12 hours of community service, 24 hours, we'll clear your whole balance up, all right?
Okay, I can do 24 hours.
Very good.
Judge, may I say something while you're writing?
You may.
Ms. Glaze, with the community program today, the offense that you pleaded guilty to is called allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and that is not abstracted to the Secretary of State. So it would not result in an additional suspension of your license, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And it's zero, it's no points. So that abstraction, there's not going to be any points on your license. The Secretary of State will not know. And I need a good phone number from you.
Okay, 313-738-3216.
738-3216.
Yes.
Ms. Glaze, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
313-879-2155. Ms. Glaze, I really appreciate your good attitude. Congratulations on getting your complete school and getting that nursing degree, and you will be flush with cash. I'm going to tell you that. All right, I'm going to give you until July the 2nd to complete those community service hours. Call Mr. Phillips this afternoon. He'll get you all set up. And if you don't have any further questions, Ms. Glaze, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
This is the city of Detroit versus Lazaro Vivas. Case number SP 1706825, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Allow Ms. Hernandez to translate.
Buenos días, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Lázaro Vivas. Número de caso SP 170-68251, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que conste en el acta y permita que la intérprete interprete.
Kathy Murphy for Senor Vivas, Your Honor, P51422.
Yo soy Kathy Murphy, representando al señor Vivas, su señoría. Mi número de registro es 51422.
Mr. Vivas, good morning. You state your name for the record, please.
Señor Vivas, buenos días tenga usted. Por favor, ¿podría decir su nombre para que conste en el acta?
Sí.
Dígame
Lázaro
el nombre.
Vivas. Lázaro
Yes.
Vivas Hernández.
Name. Lázaro Vivas and
Hernández.
Hernández. Lázaro Vivas Hernández.
All right. Good morning to you. Day is date time set for arraignment. Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
Your Honor, waive the formal reading and ask you to enter a plea of not guilty.
Hoy es el día y la hora agendado para la lectura de cargos. Señora abogada, ¿qué desea hacer? Su señoría, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a solicitar que se introduzca una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Vivas, Ms. Murphy's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Señor Vivas, entonces yo voy a introducir como solicitado una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Su abogada va a conseguirle una oferta de resolución y si usted no está de acuerdo con esa oferta de resolución, sepa y entienda que tiene todo el derecho de ir a un juicio si se lo quisiera. Por favor, únase a la sala de consulta privada para tener una consulta con su abogada. Por favor, apriete. Dele clic cuando aparezca unirse a sala, join, en su pantalla. ¿Lo ve?
Okay.
Okay.
It's in there.
Thank you.
Pass the matter.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
right.
Your Honor. Do you know why they called me to come back? Which case was it for?
I think we're ready to go on the civil infraction of, we might as well get that out the way first. They want a formal hearing on the driving on a cell phone.
I wasn't expecting to appear. I know generally with formal hearings, the prosecutors don't. So I of course I defer to Your Honor, but
No, that's up to you and the trooper. You don't, you're not obligated to appear for a civil infraction.
perfect. Well, I will waive my presence this time because I do have multiple cases in 332 and I don't want to keep everyone waiting.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go. Trooper, you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliveira. Oliveira. Oh, give it to me.
Olivier.
French Olivier. Correct?
It's Italian.
Come on. It's
Italian.
Okay, give it to me again.
Vincent Olivier.
Olivier. Okay. So, Trooper, can you again state your name for the record?
Yes, Trooper Justin Butch Kaya with a Michigan State Police badge 1039.
All right, Trooper Butch Kaya, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, very well. I don't have a ticket in front of me.
Okay.
To go, do we need the actual ticket?
I don't have a copy of the ticket either.
All right, can we get a copy of the actual ticket, please? Maybe we should do that first. If there's some notes, you can see what the actual ticket reads.
That'd be fantastic.
All right, let's pass the matter.
Can I get a trooper spelling on his last name?
Trooper, let's go back on the record.
I have it, Mike.
Okay,
It's
very
brilliant.
good. See if we can get that actual ticket.
I would have never guessed. Thank you.
Everybody else, we're still waiting on a city attorney to come out anyway. And then Mr. Lydell, we tried to contact Mr. Whiting to see if we can get him in here or one of his representatives from his office. Mr. Oliverson. Do you want to, are you planning on seeing if you can clear this up with community service? Or do you want to see if you can get a money judgment?
I was like trying to get a money judgment.
you have a valid license, sir?
Yes, sir.
Gotta
I
have
do.
a valid, wait a minute, gotta have a valid license. Sitting in the driver's seat, ready to go, gotta have a
Yes,
valid
sir.
license.
Yeah. And at work, yes, sir, I do.
All right, run his license for me, please.
So I also have a full coverage insurance that I've had since 2021.
Okay, and the registration?
Well, I no longer have that vehicle. That was somebody else's
You
car
have
I was
something,
driving.
that stuff that you have is in your name?
Yes,
The
sir.
vehicle that you currently have?
Yes, sir.
Very good. License is valid. All right. Get you an updated offer. You would be with me anyway, because you have the last name ending in, I have to take last name G, L, or O. Today is community court day though, so I get all the tickets that come out of the 4th precinct, which encompasses some of downtown and all of Southwest Detroit. So they partnered with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, and they put that docket on me. So the other people with the last names without G, L, or O, they either get the option of taking a pretrial diversion offer, or they can go to the alphabet judge if they want to fight their case or whatever. All right. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Rodney Edwards. Mr. Edwards, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, you say he wants a bench trial, right?
That is correct, Your Honor. So just to clarify, he has 2 tickets. We did verify with the court that the ticket ending in 4201, which is for a driver license suspended, is now valid. That, based upon the terms with the assistant corporation counsel, that matter will be dismissed for compliance. However, he did not want to accept a plea on the second matter ending in 129 count 1, and thus he would like a bench trial on that matter. He's going to waive his right to a jury trial, Your Honor. I did advise him of his rights.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him over to Judge Archer.
Okay.
If he wants a trial, that would be Mr. Edwards. We was just trying to just explain to everybody while you were in the breakout room. This is community court today. Basically, I only handle the last names G, L, or O on my regular docket. You're here because this ticket must have come out of the 4th precinct, which encompasses some of downtown and all of Southwest Detroit. So they bring them in community court docket. We're partners with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, and you know, it's like I said, you heard that was pretrial diversion court. So for letters that are outside of my normal court, if you want a trial date or a bench trial date, I'm gonna send you to your alphabet judge, and then you guys hash it out over there. I don't know who's the city attorney over there, but somebody, they do always have a very good lawyer in that court, and you can go over there and fight the case. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you have any questions, sir?
No. Actually, no. Never mind.
I'm gonna send you to Judge Archer for a pretrial date on June 18th at 8:30. And Judge Archer's Zoom ID is going to be 360-333-0000. All right, Mr. Edwards?
And Your Honor, can I confirm that that date you gave them is not the trial date, but the pretrial date?
That is the pretrial date. That's all they gave us is pretrial dates. They didn't give us any trial dates.
I just wanted to make sure Mr. Edwards knew so he didn't have to have his witnesses available or at the pretrial. Yes.
Very well. Mr. Edwards, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right? Is he gone? All right, very good. All right.
I know what you said about yours. I lost connection.
Oh, I'm sorry. He lost connection. So are you there, Mr. Edwards? I think his connection is. Okay, so that would be a pretrial on June 18, 2025 at 8:30. And that would be in front of Judge Arch. 360-333-0000 is the Zoom ID.
360. How many zeros?
4 zeros at the end.
And I think, Your Honor, Mr. Edwards was asking about, Mr. Edwards, one moment, because I think I know where you're headed. Mr. Edwards, your case will not be separated out today. So both matters will move to your pretrial date with your judge, which is Judge Archer. So the matter as it relates to your license will not be dealt with today. It will move.
What I'll do, I'll dismiss the case. And you can just go on to formal hearing with Archer or seek a formal hearing. I'll dismiss the case.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Go to Judge Archer for the hearing. And then the officer might not. The officer's not necessarily going to have to be there for that first date on June 18th. So you're going to have to set a formal hearing, and I have to let her set her own formal hearing dates. All right.
Okay.
Best of luck to you, sir.
Can I make sure I got the ID right? It's 360-0000, right?
No, 360-333-0000.
All right, thank you.
Best of luck to you, sir.
Have a good day.
All right, let's go City of Detroit versus Angelica Cruz. Case numbers SP 1715494, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1697835, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1697841. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney
Angelica
Johnson.
Cruz.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing on behalf and with Ms. Cruz. Looks like today is date and time for a pretrial on this matter, Your Honor.
All right, give Ms. Cruz an updated offer. Ms. Cruz, I can't see you.
It won't let me, can.
Ms. Cruz, did we have this last time?
I'm sorry?
Did we have this problem last time?
Yes, it won't let me start the video for some reason. It keeps saying that it has to go to settings.
Help her out, Mr. Rodney, Mr. Johnson, if you can. Ms. Cruz, Mr. Johnson is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, but I have to see you, Ms. Cruz. Join the roll, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, we're waiting on the ticket.
I need to see that
What is that? Oh, on the lady.
with the baby.
Yeah, I know.
People, I said to see, I didn't know.
I saw, they've been, somebody stopped me on liver noise just.
And listen, I know that in terms of like, how they get me in there,
She showed, she's. the one
Oh,
that told me.
she
Yeah,
saw it.
she saw it. She told me. Though.
Judge,
Yes.
do you need me to send you guys the ticket? Would that be quicker or?
Well, we should have the ticket. Yeah, if you want to do that.
Sure.
Yes. I'll put my email address in.
Okay. I'll get that going.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Vivas. Mr. Vivas, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
I'm sorry, Judge, were you speaking to me? I just came in.
Yep, I'll go back on the record with Mr. Vivas. Mr. Vivas, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
Judge, Mr.
Bien,
Vivas.
Vamos a volver en el récord con el caso del señor Vivas. Señora abogada, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado, con su representado. ¿Qué desea hacer el señor Vivas?
Judge, Mr. Vivas will accept the offer of dismissal of counts 2 and 3 in exchange for a plea of guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and he would like to do community service.
Su señoría, mi representado, el señor Vivas, desea tomar la oferta de resolución que le ofreció la fiscalía, que es que se desestimen los cargos 2 y 3 a cambio de que se declare el cargo de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara y está dispuesto a hacer las 12 horas de servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Vivas?
Señor Vivas, ¿y eso es lo que usted desea hacer?
Yes.
Yes. Sí.
Eso es lo único que sé.
Right.
Puede levantar su mano derecha, por favor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Seguro que sí.
Sure I do.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Muy bien, señor, puede bajar su mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que para este delito la máxima penalidad podría ser de hasta 500 días de hasta $500 de multa y o 93 días de la cárcel?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Y usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si usted quisiera.
Sí.
Usted entiende que usted tiene el derecho de ir a juicio si usted quisiera ir a juicio, que tiene ese derecho.
Sí. Sí.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ms. Murphy went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room. Did she not?
Mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada hablando con su abogada, la señora Murphy, ella le explicó qué derechos tenía usted si iba a juicio. ¿No es así?
Sí,
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
No, by taking, oh my goodness. We have to do it all over again. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record, Mr. Vivas. Mr. Vivas,
Tenemos que volverlo a hacer, señor.
I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Vivas would like to accept, I'm sorry, Madam Interpreter.
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta, porque algo pasó antes, llamando al caso nuevamente del señor Vivas. Señor Vivas, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogada que desea ser el señor Vivas. Vivas.
Your Honor,
Vivas.
Mr. Vivas would like to accept the offer made by the prosecutor to dismiss counts 2 and 3 in exchange for a plea of guilty to a reduced charge of amending, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive on count 1, and he will do community service.
Su señoría, señor Vivas, su señoría, mi cliente quiere, acepta la oferta que le ofreció la fiscalía de desestimar los cargos 2 y 3 a cambio de que se declare culpable del cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara y acepta hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Vivas, can you raise your right hand, please?
Por favor, señor, levante su mano derecha para ser juramentado.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down.
Señor, ¿puede bajar su mano?
Yep.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Ahora, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí, sí. Sí.
Yes, yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted tiene el derecho a ir a juicio?
Sí, también.
Yes, yes, I also understand that.
Ms. Murphy went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada con su abogada, la señora Murphy, ella le explicó todos los demás derechos. ¿Es así?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí, también.
Yes, also.
You have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
By taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo que le están ofreciendo de resolución, usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
You can't rely on, I can't rely on somebody who's helping you, sir. You have to
Señor,
answer and
usted no
understand these questions yourself.
Señor, usted tiene que contestar estas preguntas usted mismo. Usted no puede estarle preguntando a alguien que esté al lado suyo.
Está bien.
All right, I'm going to ask that person to leave the room, please.
Yo le voy a pedir a esa persona que salga de esa habitación, por favor. Tiene que ser usted el que conteste.
¿Está bien?
¿Ok?
Ok, no problem.
Ok, no problem.
Has the person left the room, Mr. Vivas?
Señor
Sí.
Vivas, la persona salió de la habitación, yes.
Yeah.
All right, do you understand, you understood those rights that Ms. Murphy went over with you?
¿Usted entendió esos derechos que le explicó su abogada, la señora Murphy?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tienen alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de lo que hemos hablado y que ya consta en el acta, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Now, let me draw your attention back to April 11th, 2025 at around 2:57 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McGraw and Tarnow. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día y al lugar y las horas de los hechos, que fue el 11 de abril del 2025 a las 2:57 de la tarde en el área de LeBron y Turner en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, ese lugar y esa hora lo paró usted un policía de Detroit.
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted está manejando un vehículo, señor?
Sí.
Yes. Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el oficial de policía le pidió que le mostrara una licencia válida de conducir.
Sí.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No, yo le di el ID.
No, I just gave him my ID.
Sí, pero no, yo no pude demostrársela, ¿no?
No, but I couldn't show him a license because I don't have one.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing, order him to do 12 hours of community service. I'll dismiss upon completion with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other two matters now.
Está bien, entonces yo lo voy a encontrar entonces culpable de que usted dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara. Y le voy a quitar los otros dos cargos después de que la causa probable sea estipulada por su abogada. Su abogada hizo la estipulación. Y el cargo de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara, se lo van a quitar después que cumpla las horas de servicio comunitario.
Está bien.
That's okay.
All right. I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Vivas.
Señor Vivas, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted.
Ya no lo diga, el 313.
I gave it to my lawyer.
May I give it to you, Judge?
Yes.
313.
Se lo va a dar su señoría. Su abogado se lo va a dar.
313-346-6603.
03.
All right. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, Mr. Vivas?
Señor Vivas, si ya usted tiene el número donde llamar al Centro de Comunitario de Justicia.
Carmencita.
Yes, Carmencita.
Y tengo el número también.
And I have the number.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Call Ms. Mateo this afternoon, set the hours up. I'm going to give you till July the 2nd to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Está bien, señor. Entonces, esta misma tarde llame a la señora Carmencita Buentello para ver cómo hace esas horas y las tiene que tener listas para el día 2 de julio.
De julio.
De aquí a
Está
allá
bien.
tiene que hacer las 2 horas y ese día se vuelve a conectar y listo.
Está bien, muchas gracias.
Hable con ella le arregla toda. Ok, good, just talk to her.
Muchísimas gracias. Que Dios los bendiga a todos. Que Dios los
Thank
bendiga a
you
todos.
very much. Have a great day and God bless you all. I appreciate it.
Ya,
Thank you, sir.
ya.
Gracias, señor.
De nada.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Gracias, señorita. Thank you. Bye,
Bye,
mister.
bye. Ya.
Bye.
Que Dios los bendiga a todos.
God bless you all.
God bless you too.
Ya.
Igualmente, señor.
This is the city of
Ya se puede
Detroit
conectar.
This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Overson, case number SP 11-68849, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Kathy Murphy for Mr. Overson, Your Honor. Mr. Overson, please state your name for the record.
Marcus Overson.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench. Want to go ahead, Counselor?
Your Honor, we waive the former reading, ask you to enter plea of not guilty.
You are not guilty on your client's behalf. If you claim a $0 bond. Mr. Overson, let me see the valid insurance and registration, please.
I have the my insurance on my the e-insurance on my phone to show. I do have my registration and driver's license.
Right. Can you send that to me so I can substantiate? Let's see the registration. Well, why don't you go into the breakout? Why don't you go into the breakout room? See if you can help him get that presentation together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. All right. Join the room. I do have a valid driver's license here, so he's got a valid license. All right. Join the room, please.
All right. Let's see.
So say join. Mr. Lydell, do you want to? I don't know where Mr. Whitey is. Do you want to just go to the court on July the 16th? In this kind of situation, you were appointed, Mr. Whitey, and the fact that you missed that court date, it's probably he's not actually your attorney anymore. Okay. Did you call him?
I called him, he didn't answer. I'm calling him.
We'll try to call back right quick.
Excuse me, Judge. My
Yes.
phone number. The reason I just missed the last meeting, I broke my last phone and my phone number changed.
Okay. Are you ready, Counselor?
Yes.
Were you prepared? Did you want to talk to your client about that?
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Your Honor, before you call the next case on Cruz, I just saw procedurally, still wasn't able to get her video to work. She said she has the documentation. She was trying to send it to me so I could verify, Your Honor, but she was having difficulty. Is it possible to have her come in for an in-person? And if that was the case, would that go to her, the pretrial judge, or would it still stay here?
We're going to run her license and see.
All right, thank you. Because she said she had insurance, registration, and a valid license.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Officer Trooper Bochakais.
Yes, sir.
I swore you in already. We did get a copy of the of the citation, it's, the burden is yours. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. On 4/10 of 2025, approximately 7:15 in the morning, I was traveling eastbound I-96 freeway near Grand River. I was in the local lanes, which is a 55-mile-per-hour zone in the left lane. I did see a 2009 Chevy that was in the right lane in the express lanes. So I was directly to the right of this vehicle, traveling slow in express lanes. I did pace that vehicle around, I did watch my video, around 55 to 62 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. I did observe the driver, the sole occupant of the vehicle, with a cell phone in his right hand. I did also observe the driver using that cell phone with his thumb. I observed that driver from Grand River all the way to Davison Avenue, where I did conduct a traffic stop. I did tell the driver why I pulled him over, who I was, and all that. He did state, you're right, as in admitting to him being on his phone. After I did issue him that citation, he did admit again that his phone was in his right hand, but he was using Bluetooth. I did issue the citation for the prohibited holding or using a mobile device while operating a motor vehicle. I would like to add, at that time, I'm not saying there is a right to use your phone, but there also is a time where you should absolutely not use your cell phone, and that is in inclement weather. It was raining that day, and he was using a cell phone as he was driving.
All right, Counselor.
You said this was about 7:15 in the morning?
Yes.
Generally, what is the times for rush hour traffic in this area?
Usually that morning it's around, probably depending on the day, like 6:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning.
So you said he was traveling slow, is that correct?
Correct.
You also said it was raining, is that correct?
Correct.
And is that about a time right in rush hour traffic, correct?
Correct.
So would you think that his speed was commensurate with the conditions and the time of driving?
Conditions, I would say no. I still would think it was pretty fairly that you were still able to drive actually the speed limit at that time. And then watch my video also, there was not that much traffic at that time in that area that we were at.
Now, he indicated that he was on Bluetooth, is that correct?
He did.
The law provides an exception for someone to use hands-free or connected directly to the vehicle, is that correct?
I'm sorry, say it again.
The law provides an exception for someone to drive with an electronic device if it's hands-free or connected to the vehicle directly, is that correct?
Correct. Hands-free. He had his cell phone in his right hand.
But
and using it with his thumb.
He indicated that he was using the phone, he was talking on the phone via Bluetooth, correct?
Correct.
Did he show you the Bluetooth?
He showed me when I walked back up there, he did say that was on, or I did see an earbud in his right ear.
Does the law allow for him to make swipes, an exception for making swipes or push a single button while using Bluetooth?
It does when it is connected to the dashboard of his vehicle, not in his hand while he is driving.
So you were saying that he was actually using the screen and not talking on the phone?
He had the cell phone in his right hand, using his thumb to manipulate the screen. He can use the cell phone in a way to make swipes and do touch, and like what you would do on a dashboard, if it is connected to the dash of the vehicle, not in his hand.
So it can't be connected electronically?
It can be connected electronically.
One further question, Your Honor.
Are we done now?
Can I call my client as a witness?
You absolutely can.
I'd like to call my client as a witness.
All right, Mr. Olivetti, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you tell me about the time that, do you remember this incident?
Yes.
About the time you were driving, do you think that you were driving too slowly, or do you think you were driving commensurate with the driving conditions?
I felt like I was driving with the right speed at the right time, with the right climate conditions.
Do you use your Bluetooth on a regular basis?
Yes,
Do you use it to
all the
talk on the
time.
phone while you're,
Pardon me?
do you use it to talk on the phone while you're driving?
I always have a Bluetooth in my ear, even when I'm in my house. I also have a dash screen on my truck that does GPS maps that hooks up to my phone and to my earbud. Um, I have those and it was hooked up then. Every time I turn on my car, I have an older truck, so I have a screen that sits on top of my dashboard. It's about 9 inches by 4 inches. It's touch screen. It's hooked up to my phone, and it talks to me through my earbud.
And you communicated all this to the officer when you were pulled over?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You communicated all of this to the officer when you were pulled over?
Do I remember what the officer said?
Did you communicate all of that to the officer when you were pulled over during the traffic stop?
I did not say all of what I just said to the officer. No, I didn't.
You know if the officer noticed your screen or said anything about your screen?
The officer didn't say anything about my screen that I remember.
Did you have any issues with the officer, or was the traffic stop polite and courteous?
He was the most courteous I've ever. He was a really nice guy. Really nice.
But you were on your phone and you were using it through Bluetooth.
Yes. Yep.
Were you Go ahead. You were going to finish answering the question.
I can hear you.
You were going to finish answering your question. Please do so.
Sorry, Eric, I can't hear you.
When you were using your phone, were you using the screen or were you just talking on the phone?
I was just talking on the phone. I was gesturing. I was talking to my worker, and I was talking like this. That's what I was doing. I had my Bluetooth in my ear, and I was talking like that. I do that often, and when I'm done, I sit it in my cup holder. My cup holder's right here. I don't know why. I talk with my hands a lot, and it just happened to be in my hand.
Did you ever bring the phone up to your ear? Did you ever bring the phone up to your ear?
I don't need to bring my phone up to my ear. I have my Bluetooth.
And was there anything you needed to do on the screen during the phone call?
No.
I have no further questions.
Do you want to do any follow-up, anything further, Trooper?
I can just restate what I saw, Your Honor. I did see the phone in his right hand. I did see him using his thumb on the screen, which both of those are prohibited to use while he's operating a motor vehicle, regardless of Bluetooth, which the phone can be attached to the front center console or anywhere in the vehicle, but it has to be hands-free. It cannot be in his hand.
Okay. Well, this is written under, I do have a copy of the ticket. It's written under section 257.602B of Michigan laws. Which state holding or using a mobile electronic device while operating a motor vehicle prohibited. Section 1, except as otherwise provided in this section, an individual shall not hold or use a mobile electronic device while operating a motor vehicle. This subsection does not apply to an individual operating a commercial motor vehicle or a school bus, except as otherwise. This is section 2. Except and this relates to the school bus, except as otherwise provided in the section, individuals shall not hold or use a mobile electronic device while operating a commercial motor vehicle or a school bus as used in the subsection. As used in this subsection, use a mobile electronic device means one or one or more of the following.
Your Honor, if I may draw the court's attention to subsection 3, subsection D of that section. Subsection 3 indicates that sections 1 and 2 do not apply to any of the following situations. And subsection D of subsection 3 says the use of a mobile electronic device in voice operated or hands-free mode if the operator of the motor vehicle does not use the operator's hands to operate the device, except for the following. In this case, my client has testified that he was on the phone, but he was using hands-free. And although the phone admittedly was in his hand, he wasn't using the phone with his fingers. He was just talking on the phone. He did have it in his hand. He was moving it around as he was just gesturing and talking, but he wasn't actually using the phone itself while he was driving. It also indicates in subsection 1 of subsection B that using a single button press, tap, or swipe to activate or deactivate a feature is also not considered use. In this case, my client is testified that he wasn't using the screen to push any buttons or swipe or activate. He was just talking on the phone. And the law allows that. It actually prefers that a driver is using a device hands-free and not actually talking out of or having it to his ear. And that's what my client is testified to do, is using the device hands-free.
Now, I'm reading the statute, Trooper, and you indicated that the device has to be positioned in a certain position on the car, maybe attached to the dashboard, like they have those. You can buy those little aftermarket attachments, or to the console. Where in the section does that does it say that?
Your Honor, I'm going to have to look this up really quick too. But, and also regardless, even if the phone is on or if it's off, you still cannot have a phone in your hand regardless driving down the road. But I will pull this up really quick and try to pull that up too.
And I'm just going to cite reference subsection 3D, the use of a mobile electronic device in a voice operated or hands-free mode if the operator of the motor vehicle does not use the operator's hands to operate the device, except for either of the following. One, using a single button press, tap, or swipe to activate or deactivate a feature or a function of the mobile electronic device, or to select a telephone number or name using a mobile electronic device that is integrated into a motor vehicle and utilizes the user interface that are permanently installed into the motor vehicle.
Your Honor, you just read that part too. So, which the integrated part of the vehicle, which is that's when it's attached to the vehicle. That is still okay. Just like if you have your touchscreen on your vehicle, you still can switch your song, you still can answer your phones, you still can all do that type of thing. Even though he was using the handheld or using Bluetooth, if his phone was in a cup holder, if it was on the seat, that would be perfectly okay. But since the phone was in his hand, that's what we are, a hands-free state now. And then I did testify too, I did see him use his thumb on the screen to manipulate the screen.
Your Honor, it's my opinion that this case comes down to specifically in subsection D, the area that used the operator's hands to operate the device. My client says he was on the phone, talking on the phone, and even though the phone, yes, was in his hand, he was not using the phone to operate the device. He was talking on the phone through Bluetooth. He also indicated that the phone is connected electronically or integrated into the vehicle electronically, providing GPS map services on his vehicle. I think in this case, Your Honor, it comes down to whether or not he was using the phone either directly or on Bluetooth. He testified that he was using it on Bluetooth. He wasn't using the phone as a phone. He was gesturing with the phone in his hand.
I understand it. How do you get around section 1 of the statute?
Well, section 3 says that section 1 does not apply to the following situations. So in this case, this is a hands-free situation. So subsection 3 basically doesn't apply section 1 or section 2. It gives basically drivers the ability to drive hands-free, have their phone connected directly to the vehicle or through Bluetooth. So they're not actually looking or using the phone. They don't have it up to their ear talking on the phone. So section 1 wouldn't even apply according to the law. Under section 3, it clearly says subsections 1 and 2 do not apply to any of the following situations. We're directly talking the situation under subsection D that indicates hands-free use, and my client was using the phone hands-free at this point.
Your Honor, I would like to add to, it was not hands-free, as in hands-free would having the cell phone not in the hands of the driver. That does not count as a hands-free. He still has a phone in his hand.
I think that goes to operating the device, Your Honor. He wasn't operating the device, it was going through Bluetooth. So he was using Bluetooth to actually talk on the phone.
Well, I believe what the trooper says, he says that he sees him with you operating the device with his phone.
Yeah, and I would go back to subsection 1 of subsection D, using a single button press, tap, swipe to activate or deactivate a feature. The officer may have seen him maybe deactivate a feature or use a button swipe. My client has testified that he wasn't using the phone that way. He was only gesturing. I mean, he's Italian, he talks with his hands. I'm Italian, I talk with my hands. So maybe he shouldn't have had it in his hand, but I don't think he was using the actual device as the law intended. He was using the device hands-free. It was connected through Bluetooth.
Let me pass the matter. Let me get these other people out of here. So, you know something, I gotta say it's a pretty good lawyering, and the officer has made a pretty good case as well. I'm gonna thoroughly go over the statute. This is a case of first impression for me. The issue is that it's in section 1. It clearly says that he shall not hold or use the mobile electronic device. The council has pointed the court to subsection 3, which is an exception to that rule. As we have in the law all the time, nothing's just black and white, right? And it says section 1 and 2 do not apply in the following situations. He's also referenced the subsection B of section 3. Strike that. Subsection D of section 3. The use of a mobile device in a voice-operated or hands-free mode if the operator of the motor vehicle does not use the operator's hands to operate the device, except for either of the following. And he cited subsection 1 of that, using a single button press, tap, or swipe to activate or deactivate a feature or function of the mobile electronic device, or to select a telephone number or name. The officer is referencing subsection 2 of section 3D2. And that using a mobile electronic device that is integrated into a motor vehicle or utilized as a user's interface that are permanently installed into the vehicle. So that would give the operator an opportunity to touch the screens to control whatever his Bluetooth device is controlled. That's right. I don't think that necessarily is stating, Trooper, that you have to have that device mounted to a fixed area of the vehicle. Let me pass the matter. Let me get some of these other citizens out of here, and then I'll make it.
Governor, if I may, I just need to let you know, I have another hearing at 1 o'clock.
We'll be done with.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's pass it. All right. Where are we? Mr. Johnson? So Ms. Cruz does have a valid driver's license. And you're saying she has other valid documentation?
Correct. As an officer of the court, though, I was not able to verify because her camera still is not as
So she has a problem.
operation.
She can either go to her alphabet judge and deal with it there, or she can come in and bring her documentations. And as long as she commits to wanting to do some community service, it will keep.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Let me let her know.
Mr. Lydell, what do you want to do? You want to just wait until 16?
Well, if I wait now, how long will I wait?
Mr. Johnson will be out so shortly with Ms. Cruz, and he'll talk to you about it.
I can wait.
Okay. Let me see that statute. Let me print that out.
Your Honor. May I be dismissed or Mr. Lorenzo Tejada?
Let's see what Mr. Lorenzo Tejada has, if he needs an interpreter.
Señor Lorenzo Tejeda, que se acaba de comentar, por favor abra su pantalla. ¿Usted necesita intérprete?
No, gracias.
No? Okay.
No, I don't.
He doesn't, Your Honor.
No.
Ms. Hernandez, take your hat off, Mr. Tejada, please. Mr. Hernandez, it's very good to see you. We'll see you soon. Have a very good rest of your day, please.
You too. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice day.
let's go back on the record. All right, let's go back on the record. I'm going to say this. I do understand why the law was written. I do understand that it is a problem with seeing people on a mobile device. It's distracting. I do understand that it causes accidents and everything. So I understand the spirit of what the law is trying to accomplish. However, based on the testimony that I've heard, I've not heard that Mr. Oliver was not on a Bluetooth device. And was not actually in hands-free mode, because that's a distinction, right?
I agree.
Hands-free mode, when you're on your device, as far as the phone companies and the cellular companies describe it, is I don't have to put my phone up to my ear to speak. I don't have to be on speakerphone and let everybody know. I have a Bluetooth in my ear. That's what's normally considered hands mode. The section that Attorney Adams has cited, section 3, subsection 3, makes an exception for holding the actual hand in your phone. I have no other information that says that Mr. Oliver was not just using a single button hand swipe to activate or deactivate a feature or function of the mobile electronic device at the time the trooper saw the device in his hand. So therefore, I'm going to find Mr. Oliver not responsible for.
Your Honor, can I also add something too?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. So we have what's called our legal update, and we have all of our legals in our Michigan State Police that look over these laws, and they give it basically in a synopsis to us. And it does state in here from the Michigan State Police lawyers that we have, an individual shall not hold or use an electronic device while operating a motor vehicle, strictly as that. You can no longer have a phone in your hand, regardless if you're using the phone or if you're not using the phone. It cannot be in your hands any longer. It is a hands-free state. This is why we have this law in effect now. And also, you cannot use it if it's attached to your vehicle. You can use it as a one-touch system, as an answering your phone, switching your phones, as it is attached to your vehicle. And this is what it says into our legal update, our synopsis to, like regular troopers. So obviously they're reading laws. There's a lot of hidden things and this and that. This is what it shows in our legal update.
And I appreciate that argument, Trooper, I do. And I have no, I believe what you're saying, that you actually saw him. I believe what you're saying, that you,
yes.
He's admitted to having a cell phone in his hand. But on the ticket that was sent, and I pulled up the statute that you referenced in the ticket, I didn't have any other information to go by. So I'm gonna stick with my ruling. My ruling can be appealed, and.
Yes, sir, I will, absolutely, I'll be appealing this one, so I'll make that gesture to it too.
All right. All right, very well. Mr. Alve, that you've heard it. I've found you not responsible based on my reading and interpretation of the statute and based on the information that was evidence that was presented on the sworn testimony as presented by the trooper and yourself. All right. Have a great day and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, trooper, be safe.
Sure.
And
thank you.
If you want to send me that update, so I'll be able to reference that as well. But I just going off of what the ticket read and the statute.
And Your Honor, this is why they had this update strictly for this law, because before they could have the phone in their hand, they could, and we had to actually prove that they were sending text messages for that law to take effect. This is why they changed this law and updated all this stuff, is to take phones out of drivers, because it's very dangerous. We deal with crashes all day long for people being on their phones, getting in horrible accidents. And that's why the governor actually changed this law to make it hands-free. Regardless if the phone's on or off, you cannot have a phone in your hand. They do make an exception for the public. If you are calling 911, that is an exception for them. But that's the only exception.
That's in the statute that I read, but then it is another exception in this statute.
Right,
that
and
was
I do see that going back and forth, but and they also said they can use their phone hands-free. His hand was in his phone. That is not hands-free.
Well, again, that's why I made the record that hands-free is, it can be interpreted different. Hands-free, as far as the cellular companies are saying, is that I can use a Bluetooth feature in my ear, which that would be that's the hands-free function that they're talking about. Keep in mind, I do understand what the state is trying to accomplish in that hands-free, meaning no hands. But then when they put that other section down there, except for a single tap, swipe, or whatever, then I think it's a little bit ambiguous.
Also, Your Honor,
And that's when it's connected to that is connected to your dashboard. And I did see that here in a second.
Doesn't have the ability to directly connect with their vehicle. I mean, anything that's more than 10 years old, I can't connect to my car. The only way I can do hands-free is by Bluetooth. If I have an older vehicle that doesn't have the electronics to support connecting my phone, the only option I have is Bluetooth. My client testified that he had an older truck. I'm not sure the year, and I don't know an exact year.
09, it says.
But anything prior to that, you don't have the ability to even connect.
No, I have an 09 Grand Marquis and I can't connect, and that's why I love the Grand Marquis. But I want something I can connect. But the real issue, the crux of it is, I understand where the trooper is coming from. It's hands-free. They do say that in the statute. I believe that it needs to be further. I believe the statute needs to be further explained, and it should have a definition of what hands-free is. Is that in the statute? I didn't see that.
I didn't see it at the end of the statute.
Your Honor, I think the hands-free is in the words itself. Hands-free, no phone in your hands.
I get you. I understand that. But how am I going to single swipe, tap, or otherwise?
When it is connected to your, when it's attached to your vehicle.
I didn't see the attached to the vehicle.
So that I just had it up here.
I don't see it either in the statute, Your Honor.
You referenced section using a mobile electronic device that is integrated into the motor vehicle and utilizes the user's interface that are permanently installed into the motor vehicle. You referenced that, but that does not, it does not say that you have to have a permanently installed motor vehicle. They're talking about as being part of being one of those exceptions. When I'm using when I do have an interface in there. I can touch.
And it doesn't negate the exception.
And it doesn't negate the previous single tap swipe or something, and the section 3 of the exception to the hands-free. Because here, when you read the statute, except as otherwise provided in this section, an individual, and this is section 1, shall not hold or use a mobile electronic device. Then section 3 is a subsection of section 1 and 2 do not apply to any of the following situations. And counsel referenced the use of a mobile electronic device in a voice operated or hands-free mode. And that is referencing the device in and of itself being in hands-free mode. I mean, we can debate about it all day.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, it's fine. We can just leave it as it is, and I'll just appeal this decision and look and talk to my legal about this and get further clarification. Then possibly maybe put one of them on the stand too with our legal representation of our Michigan State Police, and then we can go from there.
Very well. Trooper, be safe out there and have a very good rest of your day.
And thank you. And I have 7 days to appeal that, correct? And just call 36th District Court.
You do.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Olivier. Have a good Olivier. Have a good day, and best of luck to you and counsel. Very good work. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Where are we, Ms. Cruz? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Cruz. Ms. Cruz, we finally get to see who Ms. Cruz is. I understand the document tickets, but have you addressed the failure to stop at a stop sign ticket to Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor. I had an opportunity to speak back with Assistant Corporation Counsel, and she's advised my client that if she does plea to that matter, she'll ask the court to amend it to a blockading, and my client is willing to waive her right to a trial or hearing or hearing in that matter, plea responsible, Your Honor, and have you amended to blockading.
And do the 6 hours of community service. Is that correct?
6 hours of community service. That is correct, Your Honor.
Do you want to do that, Ms. Cruz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Defense stipulates the probable cause on those other matters.
All right, Ms. Cruz, I'm going to find your client, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to find Ms. Cruz responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. I'll dismiss the other matters. In lieu of fines and costs, I'll allow your client to do 6 hours of community service with Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I need a good phone number from you, Ms. Cruz.
313-915-7872.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No, I do not.
The number is 313-879-2155. 313-879-2155.
Thank you.
Get in contact with Mr. Phillips or Ms. Quinteo this afternoon. Set the hours up. I'm giving you until July 2nd, 2025 to complete the hours. If there's nothing further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. This is not on the docket today. This is the city of Detroit versus Richard Edward Lydell, case number SP 164-9761, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, P78121, appearing with Mr. Richard Lydell, who's appearing via Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lydell, state your name for the record, please.
Richard Liddell.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time. We'll call it for a show cause. Mr. Liddell has been here with this ticket for some time, and I think it was set for it was set for a trial date. It was reset for another trial date, and Mr. Liddell subsequently missed that other trial date. He's on the show cause docket for courtroom 336 on July 16th. Speak to him and see if you can resolve this, or we just go back to the show cause docket, Mr. Johnson. I'm gonna put him in a breakout room. Let us know what you want to do. He'll get you an updated offer. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Thank you. It's a operating, it's a no insurance misdemeanor and an open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Marcus. Oh, I keep getting the pronunciation. Overson, I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Overson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, I've got a valid driver's license.
Right, and Mr. Ulverson showed me a current a current proof of insurance, but he is driving his, what is it, Mr. Ulverson, your boss's car or something today?
Yeah, I'm in a company vehicle, and I didn't get a chance to tell her, but I do have the registration for the company vehicle.
Here's what we're gonna do. He showed you valid insurance for his vehicle?
Yes.
His name, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a break today, sir, and I'm gonna trust that you didn't pay all that money for insurance and didn't go to the Secretary of State to just get your registration. So I'm gonna dismiss the cases for provide valid documentation. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. Mr. Overson, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome. This is the City of Detroit versus Lorenzo Antonio Tejada, case number SP 170-68231. Appearance for the record, please.
Kathy Murphy for Mr. Sorry, sir. Kathy Murphy for Mr. Tejada. Mr. Tejada, please state your name for the record.
Lorenzo Tejada.
Sorry, sir.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Tejada. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment. Go ahead, purpose of arraignment, counsel.
Your Honor, waive the formal reading of the charge and ask you to enter a plea of not guilty.
I enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Do you have valid insurance, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. I do now.
Let's see what you have, sir.
Yes, sir. Right here. Let me turn the camera around. It's pretty small. It's a screenshot. It was printed out.
Okay, just hold it steady.
Yeah, sorry.
You got the still.
Yes, sir.
Give me the expiration date on there.
The expiration date is 10/16/2025.
That's what I thought I saw. I'm going to dismiss the case, sir, for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, Mr. Tejada, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too, Your Honor. God bless you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank
sir.
you. All right. So I think that concludes it for you, Ms. Murphy. I don't know. That's the first time I've had a hands-free trial. And I understand the zealousness of the officer trooper.
I find it really interesting that he insists that the trooper's legal team's interpretation of the statute is the law rather than what the statute actually says. And I think that his teams included a phrase that isn't in the statute. I just had an occasion to look at that statute recently, and I had the same, back and forth in my mind about what using one finger meant. And I would have come to the same conclusion that you did, Judge.
Well, I think I got a defense attorney. If I had a prosecutor saying that, I'm like, okay, but no, I'll take that. I'll take that. And honestly, I did the best I could to interpret it, and I thought that I when I first saw and read the ticket, I almost thought there's no way that this attorney's gonna find any way, because a trooper had it written down specifically, just like he testified to. But then when he delved into the statute and I'm reading it and I'm like, oh. So again, what does that tell me? You gotta take all the information in, and then my decision will be vetted. I believe the trooper is gonna file an appeal on this, you know, I think he's gonna do that, and
I think so too. It just, just to me, it just, I don't know.
No, I think
like a wider it's just like disrespect for the courts that's going on right now in the country. I feel like that seeped into this conversation today. But I think that statute is ambiguous, and I think that, okay, who cares what I think, but I think that you as the court are supposed to give the defendant the benefit of the doubt. That's what I think.
Well, I don't think that he meant the court any disrespect, first of all. I think that he was so adamant and he felt that he was so right on the situation that he was trying to convince the court. And I even listened to him further, even after I made my ruling, just to listen to what he said. Not that I was going to change it after that, but he still didn't add anything to what he had said before.
And you were more than kind and reasonable to him, Judge. Other judges would have shut him down, and I'm not saying you should have. I like the way that you conduct your court. I appreciate it. But he's lucky he was in front of you and not some other judge, Yeah,
I don't take those things too. I get a lot of defendants that give me a whole lot more than that. But no, I would like to interpret it and be the person that's trying to do the best I can to interpret the statute. Now, the meaning of the statute I understand, and the intent of the statute I understand, but that's what good representation is about. He's his job. The defense attorney's job was to point those individual things out and make that. And the hands-free, when you say hands-free, we've always known hands-free to be, I don't have to actually put it up to my ear. I have a Bluetooth device. That's what hands-free is. I think they need to. And then after this, I think that he should appeal, because I think that the statute needs some more clarification. And that's,
I agree. It's ambiguous.
Would potentially do.
They have, I think their interpretations are online. If you're, their legal team interpretations are online at the state, trooper website.
Yeah, well, I mean, their interpretations. What is?
I know, and that's the thing that kills me.
How does the law interpret that? And has it been by courts?
Right.
And all the way up to the Supreme Court. So Ms. Villarule said that we didn't have a very good long docket, so we can't have her say that anymore. We didn't have a very long docket, but it's taking just as long as that's a running joke in here too, and we just only Officer Thomas can comment on the docket, because everybody else, when they comment on that, it takes it from a short day to the regular time.
The broadcaster's jinx.
Yes.
Okay, Judge. Well, always a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine. I appreciate you, Ms. Murphy, and have a very good day. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Judge. You too. Bye, everyone.
All right. I don't know what we're gonna do with this.
You know, I had a question, Your Honor. Do the state police have jurisdiction on West 4th Street? I thought their jurisdiction was on the highways.
No, they're state, they have jurisdiction everywhere. They're officers, sworn officers, just like the, Wayne County Sheriff. I think that because we primarily see them on the highways, that doesn't, that ends their jurisdiction to, just limit it to the highways, no.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Johnson, what is Mr. Lydell gonna do?
He wants to avail himself of his right, Your Honor, and schedule this matter for a pretrial. Not going to resolve it today.
All right, he's gonna go stay on the docket at, he's gone now.
Oh, I told him to come back in the courtroom.
Yeah, he got hung up. We're just telling him to go to that show cause docket on the 16th of July.
Okay, he did have that date. I did reiterate that date for him. I didn't have the time, but he did know about the date of July 16th.
All right.